Okay, and we should be good now.
Right, I forgot the stream likes to echo. Well, not echo, but like, I'm hearing you in the call, I'm hearing my own voice, and then I listen to the chat stream, and I hear it too. So, let's see, you're in the castle town of Flitz.
Last thing I know is I beat that boss that you hit the factory goes nuts over Dragoon forms.
Goes nuts over Dragoon forms?
Like she attacks twice.
Oh yeah, you just defeated Linus.
I may or may not still be bitter about you hiding that.
I mean, all honesty, I didn't remember until halfway through the fight. Yeah, all in all I can really tell you is that's a fight Kongal cannot participate in.
Yes. And because it's been a long time due to, obviously, life and finishing up my second to last college term and first term of my senior year, I did get some practice in with the additions again, just a little bit to just readjust back to the situation.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, I would like to sometime use Congo in my party, but not yet, I'd say.
Well, luckily he joins at Darts' level when you get him. Since his Dart's been a couple boss battles since then.
Yep. That, and you kind of know my usual preference in this game. I prefer to not use the character until they get their Dragoon form, because, I don't know, for me, the characters just get a lot better once they have their Dragoon form.
Kongal has his Dragoon form.
I know. I'm just not sure if I want to use him yet or not. Might as well give him a little speed run. This might not sure if this is a good idea.
Like, what's his equipment?
Armed. That would be his equipment being axe, armlet, lion for iron.
Okay, scroll down in your inventory. See if you have a second bandit's ring.
I do.
Equip it on him. He is the slowest party member in the game.
Okay, so
equipping the bandit's ring makes him the same speed as Dart.
Okay, that's good. That's going to help Albert and Kongo.
Actually, with the bandit's ring, Albert's a little faster than Dart.
And there's some cases in which sometimes Shauna goes faster than Dart, but...
oh no, she's consistently faster than Dart.
So basically, in other words, Albert and Shauna are probably my fastest two characters.
Meru is the fastest.
Right.
Even with the bandit ring, Albert is still slower than Meru and Shauna. Your three fastest are going to be Meru, Shauna, and Hashel.
Anyway, where do we go now, I guess, is the question. And I also need to check to make sure I have a good amount of stock items, because I remember, right, I have bought a lot of healing breezes and sun rhapsodies, because I remember that last boss fight consumed almost all my items.
Yep. Well, your next stop is that flower city again.
And I have to remember which direction it is. Also, I cannot look at the chat.
North.
So up. No, wait, no, that it's down.
Up.
Up? Oh, right.
I said north. North is up.
I mistook that little area with the trees for like, oh wait, I know that's a place I've already been. I don't need to go back. That's not the flower city. I don't go back there. Like, oh wait, that is it.
The flower city is where you have to go through the barrens to get it.
Alright, let's give Kongo a try. This is my first time using his additions. I have no practice with Kongo's additions, so bear in mind there might be some mistakes.
No, you have practice with his additions.
I never.
You wouldn't have SP otherwise.
I never used Congo beforehand.
You have, because he had SP accumulated.
That's because I don't remember ever using him.
Oh, and don't forget the
And
I believe it's R2 that you can use to change the camera angle.
right.
You might find that some camera angles work better for you than others.
That and seems like practice is wearing off. Then again, I had to practice using the OBS screen. I won't go into details of the tech issues if you don't want to hear them, Sturm.
Well, that's not what we're here for.
Yep.
Anyway, yep, just head up to the Flower City. There's a boat to catch.
Because she ran off with the dagger. And we
Yep,
need
the
to give it back.
moon dagger. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some more food.
Alright. Uh-oh. Ugh, bees. What? Ah, terrific. That's just what I wanted. To be poisoned. Wonderful. What? I can't believe I'm using one of these so soon. Yeah, it is R2 to change the camera angle, right? Also, there's that new battle music.
I see you mucking about with camera angles.
It also sent me with that new battle music. Like, I don't remember this battle music compared to the one I usually hear from the game.
I'm not sure. The game music is basically inaudible to the stream. It'll be only audible on YouTube.
Oh. I think I know why it's inaudible. Let me check real quick. I think I know why it's inaudible to the stream. That might be something that I think I know why. I think I know why. Bingo. I figured out why. I figured out why. There we go. That should make the game audio...
Yeah, I hear it now.
For some reason, I keep forgetting somehow Streamlabs OBS sometimes disconnects the audio components, so I had to re-add it back in for the Roxio capture card. So there we go. Again, is it me or does this battle music feel different from what I've heard beforehand? Does this game actually have multiple enemy battle music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems much like the Tales series.
In this game, it's more or less what's down to what chapter you're in.
So there's probably going to be more than 3 battle musics then, in that regard.
Well, this game's music does get a bit repetitive, is at least a lot of it. I think there's a lot to choose from. Although that said, I believe this game was made by like the Sony B team.
I think you might be right from what you last told me. Speaking of Tales, I need to go back to playing Xillia 2 and Berseria before Vesperia comes out on Steam.
In like a couple days.
Yeah, I just been so busy with the big LP marathon that you definitely know about, but I'm not telling anyone on stream where I am. Alright, so where...
I go to the left-hand side of town.
Ah, right. Not the church.
But yeah, I actually played and beat Tales of Berseria.
No spoilers, because it's one of the Tales games...
I'm not going to spoil it, I'm just going to say that Zestiria bores me to tears when compared.
Wait, Zestiria bores you to tears?
I don't like Zestiria as much as Berseria. Not even close.
Ah, that's interesting. Because correcting this, but I think last time you mentioned it, you said that you liked it, that you thought it was so good or something, or did that
It's
change?
okay.
Oh, so you acknowledge some of the flaws that some of the fans point out on it, but to you it's okay?
It's okay. I think my big problem is that it came out before Berseria, but I played Berseria first.
Yeah, most people, like Minnie said, like, if I want a good idea of Zestiria, just watch the anime instead of the game. That's, I think, what most people are sometimes saying.
From my understanding, you need a little bit of both. Anyway, this is the boat you're taking.
Pooler, and I'm guessing that's the captain with... Is the
Commodore.
Oh. Is the Commodore wearing a cape?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not something you see every day, I think. But then
One of your party members is wearing a cape.
I meant boat captain wearing a cape.
He's not a captain, he's a Commodore.
Head of the...
Commodore Puler.
You know what I mean, the head of the boat. The one in charge.
He's somewhere between captain and rear admiral, I guess. I don't know. I don't know naval ranks that well.
Nor do I.
Ooh, stretch. Alright.
And we might as well go. You know, there's probably not much else we can do.
Not really anything to do, no.
Yeah, a lot of good games coming out this year that I can't wait.
Anyway, time for a technological whiplash.
What?
This thing's steam powered.
Wow.
Like, it's... This is an ironclad.
Oh, I thought I was in control or something. That was just cutscenes. I forgot the guy we're chasing is Lloyd. Oh great! Now there's...
You've been chasing him since the previous chapter.
It's been a while since I actually forgot his name. More so. I knew we're chasing him since the previous chapter, but I forgot his name is all. And now, I forgot that I know 2 Lloyds. Wait. Oh, I'm controlling Shauna now?
Yeah, go around and talk to all of your party members. They'll generally give you a tip as to who you should talk to. Most of the time. There's also a kitchen mini game. I advise staying away from it. You will break your controller and you'll get nothing from it.
I'm gonna ask, is it worse than the maid minigame in Symphonia?
Okay, think of it this. You know how for multiplier items you have to spam the X button?
Yeah.
And with the regular attacks you have to do precisely timed strikes?
Yeah.
The minigame uses both of that.
Oh, good lord.
Precisely timed rapid fire strikes.
Oh, good lord.
And your reward is 1 gold.
What? What a ripoff!
It is, yes. I don't like it.
That is the biggest ripoff I've ever heard in a game. Like, I'd question what's worse, some of the stuff that's been going on with Konami or NEA or that, but I think we both know the answer.
I mean, this game is fairly old. It came out before Embodiment of Scarlet Devil.
That and 2 companies' bad actions are more real than this.
I mean, this game is ancient. Like I said, it was developed by Sony. Just Sony. No sub-companies, nothing like that.
Yeah, and a lot of people...
Like Final Fantasy, Sony and Squaresoft. But this game? Sony.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I think a lot of people felt this game did deserve a lot more attention, as most of the attention got, I think they said, got sucked away by, I don't know which one it was out of these 2, but it was between, I think, Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII that sucked the attention away from this game.
I mean, this game was never meant to be a big success anyway. It was meant to be a release, not a massive release. That's why there wasn't much
publicity
hype for it. And yet it's actually considered a cult classic, and it's more popular in North America than Japan.
I mean, there's always going to be some people that feel games like this should have had a lot more of a following. Oh.
Honestly, oh, get out of here. You don't want to be in that kitchen.
Yeah, I realized it when I went there. I was like, oh, okay, abort.
Anyway, no, I'm willing to admit the faults of a game I like. There's a guy on the left-hand side of this room. On the couch.
Oh, right there. I see. There he is. There's Albert. Yeah, the sound of waves, it is a comforting sound.
It depends. I live on an island, so I might like to disagree.
I live near the beach, and now I live closer to the ocean than before.
I'm surrounded by the ocean on all sides.
I'm surrounded by the ocean only from my balcony. And I constantly say I want to learn how to drive a small boat notes as it's hopefully easier than learning how to drive a car.
I mean, I can operate a small boat. All I need is someone to operate the other paddle.
Not that boat. Actual motorboat. But yeah, you were saying faults of the game?
I mean, this game has a lot of downsides. Like... like the janky difference between the background and character art. Like, look at these absolutely stunning backgrounds. And then pixels for people.
Yeah, I can definitely agree there.
The game is often criticized for its high encounter rate. The North American version, well, is... Well, okay, in Japan, this game was also released partially relying on another attachment for the of PlayStation. Like, the amount of gold you get per battle in this game is like doubled or tripled what it was in Japan. And you had to do a mini game on a second sub console to get gold in Japan.
Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't great. There's a myth out there, a common myth, where like one of the rewards for the mini game was getting double the item slots.
Disproven.
You know, 64 instead of 32. But that's just a myth.
We'll see then. Yeah, that's saying we don't know anything about the black monster. That's something that's been going a lot through this game, yet we know nothing about it.
A common criticism about the game is that they believe the additions require too much precision. I think that people who put that on their review are weak and need to be culled.
I mean, I can probably see...
Rather than the additions being the problem, it's the high encounter rate.
Yeah, I'd say... Whoops, I accidentally pressed X again.
Welcome to the ladder. Don't jump back on the ladder.
But yeah, I can see why some people...
Another issue is that, like, the Dragoon transformations, they're actually... You can get through this game without ever using them. And people regard them as inconsequential to gameplay. My response to that is these people clearly have don't know how to have fun. But yeah, they say it's a fairly... It's, another criticism it gets is basically,
Well, I'm just looking at those from, like, both perspectives. Like, the additions, I can see why some people don't like it. Speaking as someone that sometimes has admittedly trouble timing them himself, but they do add a lot more, because the more practice you get at it, the better you do, and the more damage you deal, because... saying they're
Another thing is that people called it a highly generic RPG that borrows too much from other RPGs. I don't really get that feeling, to be honest.
Well, I could...
Like, looking at the RPGs of when this came out, this has actually got a lower technology level than the next equivalent.
Well, in terms of, like, probably, like, common themes and such, I could almost argue that many RPGs borrow similar themes.
I mean, nothing's original. You want to make the story entertaining. If your story is so original it's hard to follow or not interesting,
yeah, also just why my personal preference of liking the Tales of stories a lot, at least for some of the ones I played, like Xillia and Symphonia, the only two I completed so far, is I just really like how it delves into much deeper themes that I don't really haven't seen in most RPGs. Like, they have appeared in some of them, but it's a lot rarer in some, like Final Fantasy, yet more common in the Tales series, if that is the right way to put it. I don't know. I am paying attention to the story as well, Sturm, but what would you say in that regard?
How the story is, like how generic it is, or
I mean, like, of how the Tales series seems to how the Tales series seems to delve into deeper themes such as the racism, classism, and such.
I guess it's not the only game that does that.
Oh no, I'm not saying it is the only game that does that. It's just, though, it's the only RPG series I think I've seen in a while that's done it consistently throughout its games.
Actually, now that I think about it, Final Fantasy VII is pretty much devoid of racism. I never actually thought about that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VIII as well. Actually, now you think about it, the most prevalent racism in Final Fantasy I can think of comes from 10. And 90% of that is just Waka.
That's actually kind of funny, even though I never played 10 yet. Oh.
I know your Rose. I'm sure you can read the writing on the wall. You have to do this for every character.
So just
talk to people.
Always talk to my party members.
But yeah, in terms of popularity, as of 2007, this game sold 280,000 copies in Japan. That's not actually that impressive. Considering Japan is a country of 126 million. But North America... Okay, Japan had 280,000.
Sorry, I had
North
to laugh at
America...
that. Rose just shot the Pewter down.
Destroyed. But yeah, this game, 280,000 in Japan, 823,000 in North America. Actually, yeah, almost triples the sales in North America.
That is actually definitely amazing.
Although, what's funny is that this game, because it was made by Sony, had a fairly big budget. And if it hadn't been for North America, they would never have recouped that budget. Neat.
Jeez. Alright, who else is gonna make me control this time?
Well, first you have to go back and have some memories. So remember that Hastrel's on a journey to find his missing daughter, Claire.
And it's one of those two. That one. That made it easy to figure it out. trying to remember. Did we meet Lota or no?
No, she's dead.
Ah,
That punch killed her.
yikes.
A murderous intent. Like, bear in mind that she was learning from the school that Haschel knows and teaches. You know, the guy who punched a stone door into basically dust.
Yeah, I forgot he did that. Yeah, if you correct me on this, but didn't you just say that Congo's Dragoon Spirit it could be easily missable?
Yep, you miss it. And if you miss it in Disc 2, you don't get it till the end of Disc 4.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed, it's dreadful.
Which means you could be stuck with Congo not being able to do much.
I mean, in physically based combat, he's a monster. The problem is, like, the Dragoon Spirit is necessary for offsetting his bad magic defense.
And Congo... I don't know Congo, he was down below. Yeah, in terms of people saying, like... So people were saying, like, the Dragoon forms were insignificant, as in you...
Inconsequential.
Inconsequential, like, you don't need them to help win the fights.
You really don't, and there's actually a few fights where you can't even use them anyway.
I'd argue that's the same thing for most, or some
Although, with that said, I found some battles are actually much easier with Dragoon Spirits. There's even one battle where Dragoon Spirits, you're not supposed to use them at all, but using a Dragoon Spirit every other turn, only accumulating one level of charge, so that it goes away immediately after using it, was actually quite helpful.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to ways to use it effectively. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm hearing from you. It's I almost even chalk it off to similar to like games like I'm gonna say it like you've played. Oh wait, no, you. Never mind on that one.
I played the first Kingdom Hearts.
Well, at least
I got stuck at Maleficent.
Dragon or non-dragon.
Dragon.
That one honestly is admittedly tough for some people. I would say that.
Well, I was young at the time. I was a kid.
Yeah, like how often would you say you used summons in that game?
Can't remember.
But would you say like they make the game fun or they're pointless? In your own opinion.
I have no idea. I can't remember. Most everyone I remember for Kingdom Hearts is surprisingly good controls. And I spent a lot more time than I really should have trying to make the X-Wing gummy ship.
Well, I think it might be easier to make that in Kingdom Hearts 2. Hopefully even easier in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, Star Wars is owned by Disney now, so it might just be a default opponent.
Well, they actually confirmed Star Wars and Marvel won't be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, but they can always make a cameo. Just not as a world.
I think they probably said it's hard for them to add them due to like other kind of complicated issues, like the lore and actual still other licensing problems, even with Disney being involved. It's complex.
Yeah, the whole thing just seems weirdly unnecessarily complex. I guess that's why people love it? I don't know.
I would definitely say like there is more complex stories than Kingdom Hearts out there. Here, honestly. I'm not saying that Kingdom Hearts story isn't complex. It is. The way I'm putting it for my marathon is it's condensed to only the games and the Ansem reports / Xehanort reports. That's all you need to understand the story. And they made it easier putting all the games now on PS4 that you really need to play.
Well, I don't have a PS4. I have a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2.
Not even a PS3?
My brother has one.
Well, at least two.
Down his hit room.
Well, at least 2 of the collections are on PS3 with 4 of the games that you need. 4 out of...
Well, no, back in the day when I was given a choice between going for the PS3 or the Xbox 360, we went for the Xbox.
Ah.
Because, you know, it actually had games.
Yeah, let me just say that the collections are on PS3 and PS4, which makes it easier than going through I don't know how many consoles just to play all the games. At least Square fixed that part.
Yeah.
It's just...
Although I find it funny, on my brother's PS3, we can play PlayStation 1 games, but not PlayStation 2 games.
Well, actually, one of my friends actually helped me learn this. It's because some PlayStation 3 models could play some PS2 games, but certain models can't. All PlayStation 3 models can play PS1 games, though.
And like my PS2 can't play PS1 games.
That is...
I can't even play some PS2 games now.
That is bizarre. My PS2 can play all PS1 games, which is weird.
I think it's something in the settings, and because it's a used PS2, we can't actually get access to those. Because they password locked the fucking thing.
Yuck.
But to be fair, we've had this PS2 for ages. I'm not terribly concerned about,
What did you just throw at Albert?
a pillow.
And it disappeared.
Well, you know. Old game.
You're right, if this was actually a remake, you would just be lying on the ground and you won't be able to pick it up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, for me, I had a PS2, we got the 360 after the original Xbox. Got a PlayStation Portable, and then we discovered PC gaming. Well, no, that's not true. We've been playing on the PC longer.
Crap.
What?
I need to check something on my laptop because it's apparently somehow there we go, okay, good. Somehow when I was moving things around, the charger plug got disconnected and the power could have almost died.
Low power, let me in.
Yeah. That would have been, that was a quick save there. That would have been bad. All of a sudden I'm talking to you and it'll be like, oh, I'm gone. You just be like, Bleach? Where'd you... Bleach? Where's the stream?
Rest in pepperonis. Yeah.
I've had moments where I was streaming and then my old laptop blue screened. Now, I do think I need a new laptop still again, but it's no longer blue screen issues, it's other tech issues. You've probably been in some of those tech issues before, Sturm, as well.
Yeah, I've heard a bit about it.
The funny thing about the blue screen is that's where my intermission came from, because Daemonican made that as a joke, and I decided to use it for my intermission. And now I'm gonna play as...
Wait, isn't that the one that made it on like NBC or something like
yes.
or ABC?
Yes. Everyone laughed when that happened. Even Demonica was confused how that happened. Oh, right, Darts is.
Probably an intern. I'm willing to blame an intern.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, no Kingdom Hearts 3. That's really looking forward to January. At least 2 or 3 great games I'm looking forward to getting coming out this year on this month.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tales of Vesperia. And that's all I really have to look forward to this month. Other than that, I got a Switch on Boxing Day.
I don't even have a Switch yet. Nor will I probably get one for a while.
All I can really say so far is that, like, I was playing Breath of the Wild, and then I realized that the tutorial area is the size of Skyrim. Oh, yes, you pick whichever one you want. She's covering his eyes. Guess who?
I would question if this would affect anything, but it's probably just little silly things.
Little silly thing. This game's too old for that.
Yeah, it's not gonna pull what Final Fantasy VII did with the relationship of only 4 characters. I think it was, or what Symphonia did.
She kicked your ass.
I just wanted to... That's actually really funny. And I'm guessing if you actually pick that it's Ryu, that's the only one she wouldn't kick your ass.
Well, she gets annoyed that you guessed it. You're no fun.
So, do you know what happens with each other option then? Or no?
Oh, she gets incredibly offended if you ask her if she's Kongal.
Oh god, why do I wanna... I almost want to create a separate save just so I can...
Just go through each one?
Just so I can go through each one and just see it myself. Then again, there's probably YouTube for that. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's something you do on your own time, not in the middle of stream.
Obviously, I'm going to do it on my own time. Yeah, I guess I gotta ask Sturm, have you heard of some of the disgusting stuff that's been happening that's made some Kingdom Hearts 3 fans very cautious, even Square on alert to try and fix
Oh yeah, the leaks. I heard about it.
Someone stole copies.
Yep.
Is there any leaks that are worse than that? Like, I know there's some that just like leaked only small gameplay, but this is the biggest level of leak I heard of. Actual stolen copies being sold there before the game's even out. That's illegal.
Yep. And if they catch the distributor, they have to be charged.
Now I'm just gonna have to get all the other party members.
No, you just got to talk to one.
Talk to which one?
You got to figure that out yourself. Oh hey, listen here, Prinny. I actually like green onions. Don't you talk bad about leeks.
Yeah, it's true. Like, Rose was the one that helped out.
Oh, I'm gonna stay silent here.
What on? Okay. Ghost pirate ship.
Those aren't pirates.
Still, it's a ghost ship. Well, crud. We're not going to be getting anywhere with this still around. Venice, was that her name again?
Lennis is the one who kicked your ass.
Well, I still beat her. I did deplete all her HP. Wait a sec. Oh no. Oh no. Sturm?
Yeah?
Is that fight I think I remember you showing one time when you streamed this way back? Yep. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Okay.
And to be fair, usually by the time I get here, I have level 5 Dragoon with Shauna. So I can just delete that fight in a single turn.
And yet I don't.
Means you'll have to improvise. And now you can set up your party. So, general bit of advice. Rose isn't very good here.
I figure as much. Dark and undead. That does not mix well.
Well, most of the enemies here are dark and fire.
So Dart is gonna resist fine.
But it means he won't be doing a lot of damage because he's using the heat blade.
Mira will probably then do a lot here, but I don't think she has any water element yet.
No, she doesn't have her Dragoon spirit. She just hits things. Fast.
So then I guess the best thing was just to have Shauna because of light and Congo just for heavy damage.
There's a fair amount of physical attackers here, yeah. Hastral's not a bad option also. And Albert is useful, but the boring option.
I'll probably just switch between Hastral and Congo as needed. Okay.
So if you go to the bottom left, you can get back to the ship. There's an item shop, an inn, a weapon shop, stuff like that.
I don't know when... Okay, that's cool. No enemy encounters are while I'm on our ship. That's actually some nice attention to detail.
Oh god, you haven't saved since we started. And you're actually making the second save.
I am gonna see those options in my own time. No, I will see them, Sturm. You know that. Okay. Here we go. Into the ship. And into the horrors that I know of one of the infamous fights I saw from this game.
I don't think I'd have to tell you why that guy in the middle is a problem.
He's like a Grim Reaper. So I'm gonna assume instant death moves. And he's Dark Element.
Yep. Pummel him.
Ow! That's some large damage.
Yeah, he hits like a truck.
Wait.
Kill it. Kill it, focus it down.
And he's dead.
One short.
Also, I know is that Shauna's bar is not flashing, that to signify that it's full, which means she's a level 4 Dragoon, I think, if I remember correctly.
Which is, by the way, amazing. Because it means that every time she hits the enemy, she gets a full bar of SP.
It also means, if I can pull this off right, hopefully I can get her to level 5 before that boss. I doubt it, but I can hope.
It also means that you can effectively increase her entire damage output by 50%. Because you can now spam Dragoon Spirits like no tomorrow. Or her Dragoon Spirit. And she has high base accuracy.
Wait, how do you level up the Dragoon Spirits again?
Just by gaining SP.
Okay, so just attacking with her every so often will eventually get to level 5.
Well, every so often isn't so accurate. It's extremely often. Why do they always insist on going for Dart with this?
I don't know.
I've never understood.
I've had moments where the AI has done questionable things in other games.
But yeah, the enemies here have high evasion, no defense.
I thought I hit that one.
You said you hit it too fast.
No, that must have been a critical hit if it showed an animate.
There are no critical hits in this game. At least no random ones.
Oh, finally I got Congo's edition.
Did you notice something there? How much damage it did?
A lot? I didn't see the number, unfortunately.
206?
That is a lot!
He hits like a truck. Just bear in mind that he's weak to magic.
Do I want to go after that thing yet, though? Probably have to. And another Reaper guy. You're gonna be the one that
Oh, ye fucking Reaper men.
Well, death. Death.
It's just outright named Death.
And he's dead already. I hope you can level up soon, Sean. I don't know how I can check how close you are to leveling up to level 5 Dragoon, but the sooner you do, the less worry I can have before the dreaded boss fight.
I mean, you still do have a target all light attack. There are other ways to beat that fight. After all, the first time I played this game, I didn't use Sean unless I was required to. Too slow.
Yeah. Maybe that's just me being different. I usually like having a dedicated healer whenever I can in the party.
She's not even a dedicated healer.
Well, her Dragoon spirit moves do a lot of healing.
True. Rose is just as efficient at healing, though. And she damages people by healing.
True. It's just how I play. Nope.
So this place has infinite enemies.
I guess that means I'm gonna be fighting enemies every often.
It means that you have to move immediately after getting in combat. Like after getting into combat, you have a small window to move through them.
Okay, new enemy, a skeleton.
Yeah, kind of self-explanatory.
Nope, got that one. What?
Nope, too slow.
Well, at least I still killed him.
No, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go put this plate in the dishwasher.
I think that'll be a good place to end the stream after I beat that particular boss. Oh dear. I missed again. Gotcha. And there we go. Perfect use of Crush Dance. Moving. Ooh, chest. Box, whatever. Ooh, it's near. Oh, God. Why am I fighting this? That was a fancy intro for this. Goodbye. Damn it! These enemies with their high evasion. I need to ask Sturm when he comes back, because I can't remember. If I finish a battle while in Dragoon form, do I still keep the SP that I have left over?
And I'm back.
Alright, there you are.
There we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, you haven't died while I was gone, so that's a good start.
So wait, so if I just want to check in, if I enter Dragoon form, like say right now, and I kill that enemy, will any SP that Shauna has still be left over when the battle ends?
Yeah, 3 bars. Like, if you go into Dragoon, you shoot the thing, it dies, battle ends. You still have 3 bars left.
Oh, cause
you don't have to wait for it to be full to use Dragoon.
Now the question is, do I want to heal or do I want to just attack it?
Save your MP.
You're right.
Much better. It outright doubles her damage output. Each level of Dragoon, like every time your Dragoon level goes up, there's a slight increase to the percentages. Open your menu. Well, as soon as you're in a safe place. Not too late. But yeah, go to status.
Status for Shauna.
So see the column that says Dragoon?
Yeah.
Those are what Dragoon Spirit changes her stats to.
Jeez!
Like 215%, 230%. All those go up by that much.
Damn!
She is the highest magic resist in the game. And it goes up by like 230% right now. Well, up to 230%. Haven't you already been in here?
Nope.
Admittedly, I don't remember my way around this place. It's been a while.
Also, it seems like each time one of those wisps touch me, that's when a battle starts.
Yeah, those are combat.
Two, 4, 8, 9.
2, 4, 8, 9. Let me get my pen. These numbers will be used later. Well, it's for an optional thing.
nothing worth in there. I don't think I can...
I think you gotta go to the next room over.
It's locked.
But there's something upstairs you need.
Okay, let's try to avoid the wisps. Okay, so I can avoid the wisps and not get into any battles. But one thing I'm gonna do is, because Darts is running low, I just want to use only one healing breeze on. Oh, healing breeze heals everyone?
Now, here's the whole party, even those who aren't in combat.
Oh, that's actually very useful.
In combat, though? Okay, that's not true. If used in combat, it heals those three. Used outside of combat, it heals everyone.
So 2, 4, 8, 6, wasn't it, right?
2, 4, 8, 9.
2, 4, 8, 9. Oh. And here I was trying to be clever and not touch them.
It is possible.
But tricky, I'm guessing.
Like, Shadow can dodge those things effortlessly.
Shadow being your brother,
My older brother, yes.
who I haven't seen in a while.
I believe he left a U-Haul.
And probably can't blame him.
Well, it's just there's no reason for him to be there. He didn't feel like he was involved, so he just jumped ship. It's fair enough, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree there. Damn, was a little off, but I still killed him. Wow, it missed Shauna? That's impressive.
They have high evasion, they don't have high accuracy.
Fair enough. Admittedly, I'm gonna probably abuse the using only one bar of Dragoon with Shauna for some of these.
Oh yes, I highly encourage that.
But mainly when there's one enemy left. Because at least means I get to end this battle quickly. And while Darts and Congo could do the same, I suck at the attack timings for them. Okay, so I can't go to the captain room yet. It's gotta be some other...
Now that you've seen that scene with the guy knocking on the door, you can actually now access more of the ship. It's just because that's upstairs, you were expected to go there first.
Oh. But I went downstairs. And yeah, this is the battle music I was more familiar with from Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, it depends on where you are.
There we go. Another crush dance. I think I'm close to completing crush dance, actually. I'll take a look once this battle is done. Well, actually, more so once I'm out of this room, because I don't want to risk getting into another battle. Goodbye. Let's just kill him. Yeah, it honestly feels Shauna is one of the few characters that can't miss with these high evasion enemies.
I mean, she can.
But it's a lot rarer.
It's a lot rarer, yeah.
Move. Alright, let's just see for addition wise. Where is starts in terms of crush dance? That was armed, not additions. Crush dance, he is 62 out of 80. Holy crap. By the time I finish crush dance, I might have no more additions for darts for a while.
At max level, Crush Dance will give you a full bar of SP if you succeed it.
Dang.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Let's see. Unfortunately, Rose, I'm not going to get her additions up until I'm out of this area. Hashel, I could probably get some of his up. Albert, you said, it's the boarding option, so I'll get his off of when I'm...
Oh, his addition. No, he's the boring option on the ship because he's effective.
Oh.
Like, he's quite effective.
Well, I just know that Rod Typhoon's hard for me to get, but even though you said Gust of Wind Dance is much harder.
Gust of Wind Dance is one of the harder additions in the game.
Ah, crap, I didn't want to fight that enemy. I was trying to go around him. Yes, gonna try and get some of their HP up a bit. But these things just, wow. I'm surprised how hard some of these things hit. How strong are these enemies, would you say they are?
The little floaty guys? Not that tough.
Well, all the enemies that are here, the wisps and the skeletons included.
I mean, they're all decently strong. Like, they're not boss battles by any stretch of the imagination.
But from what you said, the one that's I should watch out for the most is, without a doubt, death.
Well, that's just because it's more annoying because it can just one-shot your character.
I'm gonna guess it's a move that he does that one-shots them.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing I'm fortunate enough that he has not decided to use that move.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, I can see why Kongo is bad with match it and defense.
Well, you know, he does have the highest physical defense and attack. And the highest base HP.
Right. You said like he's like the physical tank slash bruiser more likely.
Yeah.
What? How? You can't get 2 attacks in 1 turn.
Try and stop him.
I will. With a little something called Dragoon Spirit.
But yeah, no, that's because of his got a higher speed than you.
Wow, it actually lived. Yeah, I said, like, I think probably a little after we beat that boss in particular that I know which boss is coming is a good spot to end the stream because I've heard horror stories from some about that boss and I've seen you show that boss off. I know you probably cheesed it in your stream run, but...
I mean, it's not that hard.
There are 3 numbers.
Here's the catch, though. It's only 3 numbers. They gave you 4. What you get out of this chest is completely optional. And not required to complete the ship.
Would you say it's worth it?
Not really.
Alright then.
Like, you can do it, but it's tedious and annoying.
At least it's not like the thing that you had to do in the Shinra mansion to just get Vincent Valentine in your party.
No, that's not that bad compared to this. This one's pure RNG.
Well, I've always had a hard time just trying to get through the time limit just to turn the thing. That's what I remember when I first played it. Do I have to ask for the 3 number in the chest just to be fair? Is it?
You want to know what's in there?
Is it? Well, you can tell me what's in it there if you want, but are the 3 numbers set the same for every file, or is it?
No.
It's actually randomly generated among those 4 numbers.
Yep.
Oh my God! They thought of everything for that.
It's just tedious and annoying, and I don't bother with it.
Then just tell me what's in it.
Yeah, one sec, let me bring it up. That's a Stun Guard, Panic Guard, Magic Ego Bell, Talisman. In theory, the 5th one is kind of worth it.
The Talisman? What does the Talisman do?
Well, no, Talisman's number 4. The 5th one is...
Eagle Guard?
Ultimate War God.
Ultimate War God. What does that do?
If you have it equipped, you automatically complete all additions.
So it's really only good if you want to grind up some of your additions.
Or you're too lazy to do them yourself.
Had I been an impatient person, I would have said screw that, Sturm, it's worth it, but I'm willing to take the brunt work of learning the additions. I'm willing to take the slow brunt work of learning them. And got you. Goodbye. No, you're still alive, of course. Yeah, this is definitely the most heavy enemy dungeon I've seen for this game right now.
Yeah, it's a popular grinding spot.
But I almost feel that as soon as I'm done here, I'm not coming back to this dungeon again. Am I right to think that?
Yeah, once you're done here, you're never coming back.
It's one of those dungeons that once you finish...
I mean, you can't even go back to Helena Prison.
Alright, let's just get going before... Oh yes, the door's open. Finally. Oh, I ran into an enemy just before I can get into the door. So how close am I to that boss? If I may ask.
You have a actually much more annoying fight before that.
Well...
Like, I chuckle every time people complain about the knights, because I know there's actually something worse here.
I don't think I saw that something worse on your stream. I remember just getting... the only time I caught you during your stream was during the nights. Yes, I basically just say it for those people watching the stream and those that watch this on YouTube here. Basically, one of the bosses coming up for here is...
A group of 5 knights, you have to knock them all down at the same time to win the battle.
Yeah, what Sturm said.
If you don't kill them all quickly enough, they start standing back up.
And from what I've heard, apparently a lot of people find that fight it's annoying just because of how they have to kill all 3 at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't realize that many people found it that annoying. Like, I did that when I was a kid, so...
Yeah, so remember, some people have different views on games.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird to me.
Like, I've seen people that like some bosses in action RPG games that are clearly horribly designed bosses that are completely bullshit and unfair to the player here. And yet they think something that's actually legit well designed and promotes rewarding the player for learning the boss's patterns as, oh, it's easy because people made guides. And I hope, Sturm, you heard my facepalm there.
Yeah, I heard your facepalm.
You can probably tell why I facepalmed, right?
Nope.
Guides make something easy that's hard.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, perfectly fair, I do have the walkthrough open while you're doing this, but because I'm not playing.
Well, I mean that I understand that part, but more so my stance on that view is no. Also, why is Dart's healing when he gets hit by fire moves?
He's not healing, he's regaining SP.
Oh.
It's one of his pieces of equipment that does that.
More so what I'm saying is, like, guys are made by people that played the game and learned many things, yes, but it takes a lot to put it into your own practice when you're following a guide. I'm sure you can agree here, Sturm.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. It's that thing. Now, this shouldn't be too hard. Just 3 knights. 3 skeletons, that is. And no, this is not the... Oh my god, they're just out and against Shauna, jeez.
Because she's light element, they're dark element.
Okay, this could be a little brutal for... Thank you for attacking Congo, actually. The guy who's probably just gonna be like, did something just hit me? Okay, good. No, I'm gonna let Shauna heal a lot more health. I think I can take this guy out without her going Dragoon. Despite him hit. Constantly going after her because of the light element. Nope, you're not gonna... Goodbye. So, the SP points for a full bar is 100, correct?
Yeah.
So
For one full bar, it is 100.
So the moment I see Crush Dance say 100, that will mean I've maxed...
You hit the max level for it, yeah.
Alright, now I need to go find another room. Let's check this one. Are you gonna run away again, buddy? No, he's gonna fight us this time. And I'm guessing this is the annoying fight you were talking about. The real...
Say hello to the magic bogeys.
And I'm gonna guess kill him first.
Yes!
Would there be any shame in going Dragoon here for Shauna just to try and kill him fast?
No, no shame at all.
In fact, I'm almost willing to just go special with her when it's her turn.
That's not a bad idea. Honestly, honestly, I dislike the bogeys more than the knights.
The way you say that means I'm gonna probably have to fight more later. Just the way you said that. I'm sorry, Sturm, but the way you said that makes it sound like I'm gonna have to fight more later.
When you use special, you get the full animation regardless of where you have it set to.
I remember that. I remember that. And there's Congo's Dragoon form.
He's a big boy.
Alright, let's just see her magic.
Rapid thumbs. Congo's agility is bad, but with the bandit's ring, he has the same speed as Dart.
Star Children is the best choice here.
Star Children will do quite well, yes. Shauna's got such a high base magic attack that it's actually quite useful.
This is gonna hurt them a lot.
Yeah.
Oh!
The elite skeleton.
That was pathetic. Oh wait, I can attack again as Shauna.
Do you with regular bow attacks from here on out. Just burn down the bogey as fast as you can. You're immune right now as a Dragoon. You're immune to his bullshit.
Too bad Congo is gonna be out of Dragoon after this. I don't even think it's worth using his magic since you said
just use his physical attack. His magic attack is all garbage. Even his highest level spell does less damage than Flame Shot.
Only got one in there, but that 332.
Yeah, now imagine what it's like if you get all 4 of them. Yes, that's right. I said 4. He doesn't get as many levels as a regular Dragoon.
Ooh.
Well, like attack levels, I mean, not Dragoon levels. He gets the full amount of Dragoon levels, but...
Did it run off again? Okay, so I'm gonna have to chase after it again still. Where'd it go this time, though? Before checking the chest again, I'm not sure if I'm going to fight him. Should I use something that restores MP just in case?
You still have plenty of MP left.
Right. Yeah, I do. But I do want to use another healing breach just because Shauna's HP is yuck low. I do not want her to die.
I mean, if you're that... I mean, that's why you bought a lot of them, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, good lord.
And here's the fight I hate more than those fucking knights. Pardon my language.
And, okay. I try not to swear myself on my streams, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And unfortunately, I'm not at the point of doing special yet, but I should probably just go regular Dragoon on them. Should I just go regular Dragoon on them?
Do as you please. You just make sure you kill them as quickly as possible. Spam Star Children here.
I do not want to see what happens if this fight goes on for too long.
It's not what happens if the fight goes on for too long. It's what happens when the enemy catches you unprepared.
Do you want to give me a warning, or do you want to see if it actually happens, or if I kill them before they do it?
All I'll say is that it's just plain bullshit. Like, it's bad enough when there's one of them, but when there's three of them, it's overwhelmingly bullshit. Just burst them down.
Alright. Thank God that one missed. What was that?
The bullshit.
Oh no. Is that some kind of charm thing?
Kill the bogey that hit him. We do it in Dragoon form. Because you don't want more than one character getting charmed.
I know how bad charm is because I've seen people play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and there's a boss that can actually charm your party members.
Yeah, charm is just as bullshit here as it is there.
Oh crap. One sec.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm just gonna magic them. I'm blasting them with all my...
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from just going back to the Queen Fury once you're done with this fight.
Would the regular enemies floating around here be gone as well?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna still have to deal with them no matter
This
what.
isn't technically a boss battle.
Now the question is, kill that one fast with final burst, or just explosion them? I'm just gonna final burst the one that charmed Congo.
Yeah, no, kill him.
It has higher damage output. I need to kill that one quickly.
Yeah, because Congo actually opposes the threat, even to your Dragoons.
Yeah, I should know that better than anyone. I fought him like twice. When he was an actual enemy.
Yep. And he was rude then.
Please be dead. You're not dead yet.
Do another star, children.
You're almost dead, though.
They should kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shot on at least one Dragoon level, and if they're not all dead by this coming turn, I'm just gonna murder them.
Star Children is a good way to go about it.
Alright.
The problem is that every time you use magic, it changes the camera angle.
Good, that one's... What was that?
Stuns!
Oh,
Did I say charm was... I don't remember saying stun was their only magic gift.
You said charm. Charm was the first time. You said stun that time.
Oh yeah, but no, like they've got stuns, they've got charms, they've got bullshit.
You die. You're the one with the lowest HP. You die. Oh god, now I can see why this fight's a nightmare. They can charm all 3 of your party members. They can stun all 3 of them. Who knows what else they can do. That is... Oh my god, that is just evil.
Told you, worse than the Knights.
It's like... So what if you have to kill all 3 of them at the same time? This is a lot more bullshit.
It's 5, but yeah.
Oh yeah, my mistake there. And great, he charmed Shauna.
That actually worked out to your benefit.
And now he
And
tried
now
to...
she's stunned.
No, she's not!
Oh, wow. So the only ways to get rid of charm are with the mind purifier or just killing the thing that charmed the person.
I think I might have a mind purifier. I think.
It's probably better to just kill it.
Now that guy's still alive.
The problem is that Shauna is faster than you.
But she doesn't deal that much damage, so both my other 2 can thankfully tank the hits. And if I'm correct, he can't charm any other character as long as she's charmed. Am I right to assume that? Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I never let them live long enough to find out. It's entirely possible that they can.
Oh god.
So, you know, this is a bad time
Oh
for missing
shit!
additions.
They can.
Yeah, just burst it down with art.
I failed the addition, but I killed him. Oh god, that would have been an ugly situation.
I told you it's worse than the Knights.
I dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, everyone goes on about those Knights, and clearly they've forgotten about the bogeys.
Okay, now. Just gonna go back to the ship, save, and buy some more items. That is technically not a boss. Bull crap. That should be a boss. Sure felt like one.
You know, worse than the actual boss of this place.
Exactly. There we go, another crush dance. Thank you. I think I'm getting the hang of Congo's Pursuit now.
I mean, it is one of the easiest additions in the game, so it certainly helps so.
And I still have not even found my 8th and last party member. As a reminder to those watching us, Sturm told me a lot. There's 8 elements in the game: fire, water, earth, wind, light, dark,
Thunder and non-elemental.
yep, thunder, and non-elemental. Which means there's a dragon spirit for each. And likewise, there's a character for each.
Yep, there's a character for each of them.
Miru, being the only character we have without a Dragoon spirit, is the water elemental because her outfit is more blue. Which means we don't have the non-elemental because Hashel is thunder, Congo is earth, Darts is obviously fire, Shauna, as you saw, is light, and Albert is wind.
And Rose is dark.
Yeah, Rose is dark. I forgot about Rose for a sec. So yeah, but we don't have the non-elemental yet, and we have to get Miru hers. And it surprised me is that they'd go to even add one for a non-element into one. It's like, how's that one gonna work?
I mean, there's non-elemental magic, and you already have a character who doesn't have opposites. Like, Thunder's not weak to anything.
That is still strange for me.
What, having a game all about weaknesses and things, and then just having this one character who just falls outside the spectrum.
I mean, I've seen it sometimes, but not very often. And I'm not really concerned about healing the characters or just killing them fast because I'm going back to the ship to heal and restock and save, and then we're going to go to the captain's quarters, which I'm going to guess that's where the knights are. Am I right on that, Sturm?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, but who is in charge of the healing in shop? Oh, it's downstairs. Item depot. Depot, yep.
It's an item shop.
Oh wow, I don't have any mind purifier. So there we go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with fear effects later, so having a mind purifier or two is a good idea. Now, I know grinding on stream is considered in poor taste, but please get yourself your Dragoon spirits back up to full.
I think they are at full last I checked. Or at
Well,
least,
the inn doesn't restore it.
well, I wasn't saying the inn restored it. I do think Shauna's is up to full though. And I think Congo's is as well. Darts, I think, is close. So a few battles should get it up there. No, we're not going into that room with for the code yet. I don't want to figure it out. Because something tells me if I get it wrong.
It's just really not worth it.
If I get it wrong, I'm gonna have to fight those skeletons there.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it happens every time I get it wrong.
Yeah.
That is...
Well, not every time you get it wrong. If you get it wrong a certain number of times.
No, wait. Congo's bar's not flashing. Is he a level 2 Dragoon spirit now?
Yep, he got level 2 Dragoon.
He just healed himself!
I made better than him attacking.
There we go. Well, they're almost now back all up to full. I think the only two I probably would... Oh wait, no, that's right. The special would be helpful. Just using a single fire on darts. Hey, that actually helped. And let's let Congo get the hit and hopefully restore his SP to full. That should do it, I think. Is there any way I can check to see if his SP's at full?
Oh yeah, just go to the menu.
Alright.
And just look at the right. So you can see Dragoon level 3, SP 300. Dragoon level 4, SP 400. Dragoon level 2, SP 200.
Okay, so they're all at full.
So the number
That's
when
good.
it says SP is what your current amount of SP is.
Excellent. So that pretty much would mean everyone is set for this.
Yeah.
Alright then. Ah, and another death. Wonderful. A little off there for the timing. Yeah, and sorry for calling Death Reaper, but it's just how I identify with him easily.
I mean, I don't take offense to it. I don't know why you're saying sorry.
I don't know, there might be people there that just hate not calling enemies by their official name.
Beats me. This game's translation is shoddy anyway.
Why do you keep attacking Dart despite you guys being fire elemental? Oh, nice. Thank you, Congo. And in we go to the captain's quarters. black monster? Strange that they're referring to the black monster as a he. Key of the Phantom Ship. You still there, Sturm?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only one door I have not opened yet.
Yep.
That key is gotta be it, and that will mean... Oh boy, here we go. The night's time. I mean, would finishing off those nights be a good place to probably end off?
Oh, probably. Well, finishing the ship. The ship doesn't last for much longer than the night.
I think I continue that the boss of her. Can I just say though, the moment I realized that I was at this point, I liked how you just laughed. It's like you knew that I was wondering when I was hitting this point. It's like, oh no, it's time for that, isn't it, Sturm? But after,
I mean, it's still less bullshit than a lot of boss battles out there.
yeah, and after fighting those boogies, or however they're called boogies, right?
Bogies.
Bogies, right?
Magic bogies.
Magic bogies. I can now agree, they are a lot worse than the knights.
Yeah. I mean, the knights have instant kill moves and fear effects, so they're not much better.
But it's probably easier to manage killing all 5 at once.
Well, you just what you have to do is you spam Star Children and all your AoE attacks, and once the rest of them are down, focus down the main knight.
Which, with Darts and Congo being my 2 hard hitters, that should hopefully work. Hopefully. Wait, they can't hurt Rose?
They can hurt Rose. Don't bring Rose into that battle.
Okay, so that cutscene's deceiving. Rose definitely probably knows something about the black monster. Just by that reaction.
Something she's not saying.
Oh boy, here we go then. This should be the room of the knights then.
And we can get that treasure chest for now.
Bravery amulet. Yep. Here we go. The fight I remember seeing when I caught a glimpse of this during your stream of it. Jeez, they hit hard. At least on darts.
But yeah, spam away.
Special it is. So, what move does Shauna get at level 5 Dragoon that I don't have?
Silver Ride White Dragon.
And I'm guessing that move's a lot better for this fight.
Uses her full magic stat instead of only partial. It heals you for the amount of damage dealt to the enemy.
Good lord, that
Targets all enemies.
Good lord, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is very powerful.
So in other words, it would make quick work of them, but I should be good enough as is. Because they're weak against light, right? That is an affirmative.
Yeah. More than a little weak. Like I said, when I found out that people on the internet hated this fight, I laughed. Because it's like, oh, you guys don't know.
That was a lot of damage.
Most people don't use Shauna. You know, physical attacks with Kongo never uses magic. It's not good for anything.
Only got 2 again. But that's still some damage. And I'm gonna final burst him with darts.
Yep, spam away, like I said.
He's gotta kill the captain, right?
Just get him down at the same time as all his men.
Well, his men are dead already.
They get back up if you don't kill them fast enough.
Is it worth doing Star Children while they're still dead? Is the question.
Not really, because you're level 4 Dragoon, you can just get back into Dragoon so easily.
Well, he's almost dead himself.
So yeah.
And here they come back up.
You know, and they're all going to do it at the same time. Oh. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, that was the fear effect.
Except it didn't work.
Because you're in Dragoon. Dragoons are immune to status effects. With the exception of, can't KO. Oh, can't combat.
And there he goes again. There, that's the captain down.
Just,
What?
Just finish that guy off with a physical attack. You should... Actually, wait, no.
He's
at full health, that's right. Yeah, not really worth it taking the chance.
Yeah, Kongo's next turn I'm gonna probably use the Healing Breeze just to let Darts have a little bit more HP because I don't want to risk him taking major damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And that knight's dead.
666. How fucking fit.
That's actually funny. That wasn't too bad.
I told you, the bogeys are so much worse.
Like, Madness Hero, a new edition.
Ah, the fun one.
I sense sarcasm in your voice.
To be perfectly honest, I'm pretty confident that Madness Hero is just Dart's worst. Well, not worst. Hardest edition.
So it's basically the Wind Dance, Albert's Wind Dance version.
No.
Worse than Wind.
Well, Ghost of Wind Dance is timing whiplash. Madness Hero is.
What does?
Remember that cooking mini game I mentioned?
Oh god, it's that as an attack.
Yeah, effectively.
Yuck. What does Night Raid do, by the way?
A lot of damage.
So I should take it for something.
Yeah. You know how a lot of most attacks are multipliers, you have to spam the button? This one isn't.
Okay, so speed up is a repeat, so I can keep that
Scroll up.
I have a detonate rock.
Replace the detonate rock.
I'm trying to...
Detonate rock does 10 damage.
The magic 6 stone I know is to keep. The pandemonium is to
Detonate
keep.
rock does
I know.
only 10 damage.
I know, I'm just trying to remember what to keep.
Well, no, Night Raid is a very powerful darkness attack that can also inflict fear.
Also, is it me or did Shauna's face texture glitch a bit there?
This game's not as polished as it could be.
They
It is an old game.
They thought she was a princess. Yeah, those bogeys were much worse.
There's another treasure chest in here. Get it before touching anything else.
Dancing Dagger.
New weapon for Rose.
And we'll equip that right away then.
Yep.
And let's see. What's this cradle here? Oh, don't make me fight something else.
No, no more fights here. It's an old woman.
That is bizarre. Yep, time to go. Well, you weren't kidding that the ship was going to disappear. Never let it happen again. What is going on? Zieg?
Alright, this part.
Not bad. I'm taking you with me.
I have mentioned that the voice acting in this game is terrible.
Except for the beginning, like you said.
Your death won't be in vain.
To your very core in my eternal curse. Let go. Save yourself.
Oh shoot.
So, Zeke turned to stone?
Yep. She tried to grab his hand and couldn't hold on. Hence the not again.
Yeah, I seem to be a battle between the Dragoons and what were they called again? The other
The Araj. And the Winglies.
the Winglies and their creatures that they have.
The creatures are the Virage.
The Virages, yep.
Dragons versus Virage.
And I'm not sure which side won based on that, but it definitely looks like there were a lot of losses on the Dragoon side despite that.
So you're not going to take a moment to stop and realize that Rose was going by that from memory?
Yep. I actually knew that.
That was an event from 11,000 years ago.
How old is Rose?
Remember, the last Dragoons were only 11,000 years ago? Something like that? Did you forget?
I haven't played in a while, so yeah. Yeah, how old is she?
92.
Gosh, P tier. Alright. So, Fuet, who knows where we have to go? Or wherever one of the places that the Queen's Fury had docked.
You have to, yeah, if they're talking about a place you need to go, that's where the Queen Fury is. That's where the rest of your party is. For now, you have to live with just Dart and Rose.
Now I just gotta find the save point.
I think it's in that building to your right.
So the building I'm heading towards then. Yep, there it is. Well, that was a lot of events, and
2 cutscenes in such a short time.
one with the usual bad voice acting.
I mean, at least the first one didn't have any voice acting.
Yep, that will be it for now. I will check. I'll let you know Sturm, when I'll be streaming this next, so you'll be able to be there.
I
It would definitely be this month though before I go back to college term. And hopefully after this college term I'll be streaming this a lot more since graduation and all. Yeah, until then, thanks all for joining once again as always, and see you all next time for this and more streams to come. Once again, so thanks a lot for joining and proving the fact that those knights aren't as bad.
Like I said, the bogeys are much worse.
And
The knights are annoying because they can inflict you with